What's up? Ah. Hello, hello. It's so weird. It's so big. Jokes, jokes. I got jokes today. How's everybody doing? Very, very, very excited for the camera. Let me find some music. What's happening?
Trusting your Windows. Spirit. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, Windows, why do you give me such grief? Oh, Windows.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, Windows. A calculator. The radio is no longer in focus. You disapprove. Hey, you know what? That's a good feeling for me. Focus. You disapprove. Hey, you know what? Why am I giving feedback? Why do I hear myself? Mute. Because I have myself on. Because I was gonna show you guys something. Boom. There we go. Yeah, it's out of focus. It's lovely. It makes me feel good. Next thing I think I'll do is put hold on, let me turn this down. There we go. I think the next thing I'll do is get something printed. I have a couple ideas for the other monitor back there, just because I like things to look nice, you know? And I want that to be covered during streams. So, yeah. Look at that bruise, you guys. Ugh. Ugh. Halloween. Ah, yes. All right, so I know that shallow depth of field, it's giving me all the feels. Set up the camera, got the cable finally. It went up, good. Okay, so I got the cable that I needed to stream. And it was faulty. So let me tell you what was happening. I could not get a clean image, and everything was showing up really noisy, which you could also say grainy and really dark. I have two really great LED lights, so there's no reason it should have been like that, and it was driving me insane. So after troubleshooting everything, was able to narrow it down to the cable being faulty. So, you know, I'm glad it all worked out. Very exciting. Here's the other thing though. to do. Impossible. The 29-minute video limit for DSLRs is sunsetting soon and will be removed from gear in a year or two. Yeah, it's crazy that you have to even do all that it's even a setting that's not native. But then again, I've never needed to do it, so I guess now that everybody is wanting to live stream, that will change. Even for things like social media, outside of like long format live streaming. Got the dummy battery, I got all that, so yeah. Excited. Oh yeah, shout out to Dizzy Kitten again, because I hit her up last night. It's the Sony A6000. It was put in place in the 90s to prevent television piracy. The more you know, really. Whoa. Oh yes. Now that I have it all set up though, I gotta blend my makeup a little bit better because these are not matching. But anyways, on the webcams, everything gets so blown out, so it's nice to not have that. Voice louder. Voice louder. I just don't want a red line, you guys. If I get into a game, I'll just turn it back down. There's no difference between a tip or a donation. It's just now the next thing I'll do though is I've ordered a couple things because I have the camera placed right now on basically a cheap selfie stick tripod, but it's so lightweight that I gotta find another solution. So I'm looking at a clamp and then another mini tripod that a friend of mine has that I'm gonna go test out too. You know, in all these videos people show you like set up your camera for live streaming. Very few actually go through specific details, and very few show how they put their stuff up. And I don't know, I was thinking, I get it, I kind of get it, because everybody's room will be different, everybody's setup will be different. But you know, it'd be nice to get some tips sometimes instead of having to order and return a million things that just don't work. Yeah, I finished Blair Witch on, what's today? Today's Wednesday or Thursday? Fuck, it's already Thursday. Where's the week gone? I finished on Tuesday night. I finished Blair Witch. Camera angle tips. I mean, angles, again, that's a very specific thing because everybody's room will be different, so it's hard to say. And specifically in this room, the next thing I'll be doing once I get a better either tripod or like clamp stand, the next thing I'll be doing is just messing with the placement as well. Right now it's just too finicky and not very secure, but like if I move slightly this way and slightly that way, everything gets, the framing's not good, let's just say that. So Definitely don't want a fisheye lens though. This red cupboard already kills me. Yeah, the ending, for whoever missed Blair Witch, the ending was a disaster. A disaster. Snake. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey. Attack Hunter SC, thanks for the 4 months. Good to see you here. Somebody else subbed like right before coming on live. Zinando78, thanks for the sub. If you're in chat, I'm not sure if you are. Paint it lime green, then you can make it any color on stream. I was actually, no joke, it looks great to the naked eye when you're in here, but on camera it's another story. I hate junk and I hate seeing things, and that's why I got that. So I kind of customized it to be able to do whatever I wanted inside of it. But that being said, I was really thinking about wallpapering it just to make it a little more fluid. Now I think I will, I don't know, I might move some things around. I might do some other stuff. So I'm not gonna do all that right now. So, what's up, everybody? No chicken for dinner tonight. I didn't make a chicken this week, you guys. I usually make one at least once a week. It's just so easy and healthy. But I was just really busy this week. Ford versus Ferrari is coming out in theaters soon. Okay. Yes, I'm excited to see it, but I'm also a little disappointed because there was a Michael Mann script floating around forever, which was a script for a movie based on Enzo Ferrari. And it never got made. And not only did it never get made, it was also supposed to star Christian Bale, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of feel like the industry knew about this, and they knew, like, he's never gonna get that movie made. So instead what they did is they meaning the industry or whoever produced or wrote this movie, like, just decided, like, there's still interest in cars. Everybody, you know, car culture is such an American thing. It's really a Californian thing, but it's also international car culture. Say that 10 times fast. People love cars everywhere around the world, but, like, you think America and you definitely think Italy. And when you think of, like, a passion and a love for cars. So yeah, I feel that somebody was like, we got to capitalize in on this somehow, and they decided to do it. I think it will be a fun movie. I don't think it'll be a great movie. Michael Mann is one of my favorites. Vice did a report on Japanese cholos. I didn't see something on, like, straight up gangs, but I saw or read an article on, like, Yeah, I guess it was cholo culture, but they weren't gangs. Big difference, guys. And how they came to LA and asked people here for permission to adopt certain styles. I was like, that's pretty cool. Respect for the culture. So. Okay. This is the new Sony camera. Very excited. Sniker12, thanks for the 4 months. God Tamarotsi, thank you for the sub. All right. If I could be any animal, what would I be? All right. I think about this often, and I've been watching nature videos at night a lot recently. So I couldn't. It's hard to pick one. Definitely, probably a hawk. A spider monkey. But anyways, the point is that you guys click accept when you enter the chat anyways, so you see the rules. So don't give the mods a hard time, all right? It's nothing personal. I have bilingual mods. I have mods that speak Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Italian, German, French, English, of course. So that's not the only problem. It's too much. Holding the cup thing is back. So I feel like I'll be repeating that for a while since it's still kind of a new rule. And you know, if you guys don't speak English or you're not completely fluent, don't be embarrassed. Submit a question anyways. You know, do your best. Also, you could use Google Translator, and it's usually good enough that I can understand, you know, the questions. What's up, Sad99? Every non-English language is not allowed in chat anymore, you guys. So please stop saying it. Stop saying why insert language is this language banned. It's not one. It's all except English. The beat in the background is just some YouTube copyright free stuff, so my videos don't get muted for playing music that I'd rather hear. Shout out to Sad99. He's the one who gifted the camera, so. Yes. Yeah, we still have, you can speak in slang. Yes, slang is accepted. I'm from California, so basically none of my words are complete or accurate. Wanna, gotta, have to. Not slang, but it's not correct. I usually speak in memes, right? Right now I'm speaking in Kinder Buenos and the Munchies. That's awesome. I live in LA. You hope the Queen's Old English will suffice. Right. What would you say to someone who wants to live in LA but has never visited? Terrible idea. Yeah, nah, yeah. Every person from Cali. So true. So true. Yeah. If you've never visited LA and you want to live here, that's the worst decision anybody can make. Actually. Moving anywhere without visiting it is a bad idea. I understand some people have to do it for work or whatever, so they don't really have a choice. That's a different story, though. You're going somewhere with a plan. Why is it a terrible idea? Because you look at a map and you say, oh, this place is 3.5 miles away. I'll be there in 10 minutes by car. 30 minutes later. Say, oh, that'll be nice. I'll take, the train to the beach. 3 hours later. The city does not function like LA is like a giant suburb. That's the way to think of it. With the perks of a big city and the diversity of a big city. So, LA is a great place to visit, and I think a lot of people get they get excited by it when they come to visit, especially for the first 1 or 2 times. But no, it's not an easy city. It took me a long time to get used to just getting around. Even in New York, it's like that minus the traffic. I mean, at least in New York, you have a subway system that functions most of the time. You don't have to rely on ride shares. You can still take taxis. You can walk places. Yes, you still have to plan. But New York is much more of an intuitive city because it's designed like a city. LA is not designed like a city. People come to visit me and they go, oh, do you want to go to the city center? There's no city center here, man. You saw me. Okay, I gotta clear this one up. I saw you a while back in an Olive Garden. I don't know if you remember me, but I was the guy pretending the breadsticks were my fingers as I tried to eat pasta with it. That's pretty hilarious. The last time I patronized an Olive Garden, I was probably 16, so don't think it was me. Did I see the new Tarantino at the Beverly? No, I didn't. I forget where I saw it. Do I think the media reports regarding tent cities have been overblown or underreported? Definitely not overblown. It's a real problem. Edward Breadhands. Cesaron. Thank you. Hi, Sasha. Do you believe in curses? My friend Blue Boar thinks he's cursed, but I think he's crazy. Am I afraid of circus clowns? Nah. Curses are self-fulfilling. I kind of agree with that. It's like, speaking of LA, a lot of people here are into astrology. They're into psychics. And really as a way of life. Teach his own. Definitely not for me. And here's the thing. I have friends who see like psychics and things like this, and for them it's also almost it's like having a confidant, almost, I think, like having a therapist, and I think that's great if you could find something that helps you and betters your life if you need it and you need some direction. That's cool. But I always think, what if I saw a psychic? I've never seen one in my life. Never. And, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, out of curiosity, I'd be into doing it once. And I think, but what if they tell me some really messed up stuff? And then I start subconsciously or unconsciously like putting myself in that position or making decisions just because I think like this thing will happen. I don't know. I think it kind of makes you overthink things in a way. What's up, Rip 93 Ford? Hey, girlfriend. Resident Andy, thanks for the 6 months, man. Wow, it's been 6 months? Seriously? Nepal Frame, thank you for the sub. So giveaway is still going until November 10th. What's today? The 7th? Today's the 7th, so and it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I usually don't stream Sundays, so we'll definitely end the giveaway, but and then I'll have to announce it on the next stream. So there you go. if you guys have not entered the giveaway, it's still going for just a few more days. Sir Paul Von Gluck. What are good restaurants in LA? Well, thank you, sir. Good restaurants in LA. I don't like giving away my secret spots. I cook a lot. A lot. I like knowing where my food comes from. But, again, LA is such a big place. I'll just tell you generally that there's a lot of good Japanese, not just sushi. There's a lot of good, legitimate Japanese restaurants here. Food trucks are actually pretty good. I never remember the names. I just remember the locations, and I'll go back if I like it. What else? Pretty good Italian, pretty good Korean barbecue. There's options here. I'll tell you the last really good what is it called? No, it's on my phone actually. The last really good Japanese spot I went to. I will look for the name. Tsubaki. That was it. I posted all the stories on Instagram a while back when I went. Tsubaki is really good. There's super good Chinese food, but you have to drive a little further to get the legit stuff. Where can you get bird-shaped cocktails in LA? No joke. I just saw the bird. I forgot to tell you guys.
Okay.
I just saw the bird cocktail on a menu. Oh, this is funny. Okay, this is funny. Any Italian places in LA that compare favorably with Italy? Nah, no. Because we paid $25 for a margarita pizza in LA and it costs €4 on any menu. So no. But yes, you can find really, really good Italian food in LA that is like correct the way it should be done. To answer the question for real. The bird cocktail. The bird cocktail, you guys. We have a clip somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it for chat. Clips. Video producer. Clips. Bird. Yes, here it is. Here it is. Okay, but I would have to say, no, I prefer tacos over burritos. So, I don't go to a place to get a burrito. I just make my own. Okay, but I would probably have to say favorite restaurant in LA is called Raku, and it's Japanese. All right, here you guys go. No, that's not. It's definitely not. I just had something weird copied on my copy, paste. It depends on my mood, crunchy or soft. I feel like crunchy is more American style, and sometimes I crave that. And not soft, like, not flour tortilla soft, but soft corn tortilla. The best. Okay, here's the bird butt cocktail, you guys. Corn tortilla master race. Yes. Okay. A flour tortilla is a flour tortilla soft taco is just a burrito you didn't wrap. That's right. Boo boo. Are Italian restaurants in LA comparable to New York Italian restaurants? All the New York Italian food I've had is very Americanized, so I can't really say. I'm sure. I just haven't spent enough time. It's very Sicilian-inspired, Americanized food, which is Americanized. So, I think LA has really been coming up in the past few years with food. Yes, okay, I'm gonna spam you guys again. Here is the bird butt cocktail. For those of you that don't get the reference, over the summer I did some IRL streams, and I went to show chat this really beautiful place where you can get cocktails overlooking a lake, and it became a really fancy place. It was always fancy, but in a part of town that is casual, so you can go like after you leave the beach, and it wasn't a problem. And now it just seems like they got really way too serious, and they were taking forever to bring the drinks, and it was like the end of the stream. I had plans to do something afterwards, and there was only 3 other people in the entire place, so it was like, this is taking way too long for absolutely no reason. And sorry ma'am, I'm 20, you can't drink legally. Well, in Europe you can. Anyways, I was just standing up to leave. I was like, all right, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna tell them I don't want this anymore. And they brought a drink. I did not order it. I ordered a martini, stayed classic. My friend got this drink that came in a glass the shape of a bird, so it's translucent, so you could see the color, and the straw was coming out its butt. It's like, who'd do that? It was so funny. So funny. There it is again. There's the clip, you guys. I would never knowingly order this. And they didn't put that in the description of the menu either. So, why are we talking about this? Somebody brought it up. Yeah, you're supposed to be a classy place and you make your clients drink out of a bird's butt. Come on. Ridiculous. Anyways. Point of this, somebody brought this up right now. And right when I got back to LA, probably like the first couple weeks I got back after vacation, I was like, I don't know, downtown LA is just, like, it's a weird place. It's not like any other downtown in any other city. And I think I was getting out of a show or something, so it was a weird time. There weren't a lot of options to go eat. I'm like looking up online, what's open. And boom, the first picture that came up on this website was the bird butt cocktail. It was the bird butt cocktail, man. I was dying. And the funny thing is, I was like, why would they do that? Why would they put this on the front page? And I of course I click on it anyways, like a train wreck. Click on it anyways. I look at the place, and I had given this place a negative review earlier this year. And I'll tell you why. very, very similar situation. I was leaving a show downtown, not many options of places. And, you know, the internet always lies about hours of operation for places. So I called up, or some places they'll serve alcohol, but they'll stop serving food. So I called up and I said, hey, are you guys still open for dinner? Yeah, we're open until 11 or whatever. We're still open. We're open until 11. I said, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Okay, sure. Just make sure you get here fast. Okay, go. It took forever to even get, it was stupid. The location is stupid. They act like they're a private club, and they're not, so it really doesn't make sense. Finally I get to the top floor where this restaurant is. Won't serve the dinner. And I'm not one of these like, let me speak to your manager. Because then they're going to spit in your food too. You know it. I've worked in restaurants. Anyways, they pissed me off. So I wrote a bad review. And I said, look, don't lie to people. That's it. One sentence. Stop. And of course, they email me. We'd like to offer you a free meal. Not going back. And anyways, I got a good look at the place from the inside. I don't think their food was good. They just had good pictures. It was definitely a place for people to go, like happy hour, hang out with friends, that kind of vibe. It was not a restaurant vibe. So I went home and made an omelet. Moral of the story. No real morals there, actually. I have no idea what you're talking about from Instagram. No idea. Maybe you're on a fake Instagram. This is my only Instagram because there's a lot of fakes. They get reported and a new one pops up. So that's my only Instagram. No place for glamours. Is the new camera giving me troubles yet? Nope. But I will tell you, you have to, when you stream with a camera, you have to have a special cable that goes into the cam link. And I forgot about that. I did a test earlier this year with the Friends camera. And I remembered then, and this time I forgot. So I ordered that, and the cable was faulty. So I had to make sure I did some troubleshooting, ruled out. I knew it was the cable. I had to go get a new cable again, and this one works. So not the camera, but bad cables. You get a lot of fake Sasha messages from fake accounts. That doesn't surprise me, man. All the time. Favorite scotch? I prefer the Islay Isles. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right? Islay, Islay, is the S silent? I should ask insufferable Scotsman. Is the S silent? I didn't mean for you to have such a shitty time. Good one. Islay. Okay, thank you. The S is silent. I think I knew that and forgot. Islay. Yep, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites. So, things like Ardbeg, Lafrague. No, Lafrague's probably like on the bottom of the list. Ardbeg, Lagavulin, Oban, then Lafrague. Did I ever finish Killing Eve? That's a good question. I watched the first season. I feel like season 2 is not. Yes, I like Lafrague. Try the quarter cask. I'll probably forget that. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write it on paper, not on my computer, because if it's on my computer, I'll never. It's not a computer thing, so I'll forget. So Killing Eve, I watched the first season. Season 2 was out in the UK way before it was here, so I don't even know if it's available here. Excuse me. Let me see. Yes. It's out now. Cool. It's available. There's so much stuff to watch, though. I don't have all this time. The background music is just some YouTube copyright free. Alright, guys. Giveaway is still going. Looking at my phone. Alright, you guys. Giveaway's still going. It ends the 10th. Whoever wins gets either a shirt or a tank from my shop, and it will ship anywhere in the world to whoever wins.
Hello!
York, what's up? Thank you for the sub. And if you log in, or if you look at your points and it says 0 points, that's a lie. You have to be logged in and refresh your page, and then it will show your points. Everybody gets points just by following the channel and watching the streams. It's that easy. So make sure it shows more than 0 points. Only Chance 13. Thank you for the sub. Corby Dallas, thank you for the 6 months. That's like a couple 6 months people in here. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, if you're seeing 0 points, make sure you're logged in. I have to ask them about that. That shouldn't be like that. Oh, Tack Hunter, you're here. Can you? So, is there a way to ask if it's possible to get rid of this weird error when people try to check their points? It says they have 0, and it forces them to log in. Is there a way to do it without them having to log in? Because it's confusing to a lot of people. Cesaron, thank you for the gifted sub. First gifted sub in the channel. Check in the command. Okay, I'll check later. Alright, so I finished Blair Witch. I need a new game to play. And I have a bunch of games for the PS4, but because I was having too much fun setting up the camera, I have not had any time to figure out if I could bring my PlayStation in here. It might feel like I might have a tough time doing that because I have the capture card here, and then I would have to have a second capture card running plus a mic, and then my mouse and keyboard. I don't know. It might, excuse me, my computer might not be able to handle it. Computato. And that's the thing. Death Stranding is out. I've not done any research on it though. Is it out on PC as well, or just PS4? I've not looked. Let me look. Nope, no PC version. Not yet. Wah, wah, wah. Witcher 3 has been on my list for a while. Bullet survived, but it was kind of lame. I'll tell you why in a second. Looking for something else. Okay. It seemed like they realized halfway through the game that people were going to be really pissed if Bullet died. And they just created a little a little reappearance at the end, and he came back and he walked away. So wasn't really happy with that. Wasn't really happy with the ending either. I mean, in general, it was a little predictable. It was predictable what was happening. But I thought that I don't know, I thought they would add another twist to it to psych you out. UVH triggered. Thank you for the sub. There's, I think, 5 endings to Blair Witch. Definitely not interested in playing it again. That's what YouTube's for. And it just was not. Not, you know, not good enough to play again. I came to chew bubblegum and get banned. Is there a game I replayed before? Yes, on stream, yes. I played the new Resident Evil 2 remake twice. I played as Claire and then I played as Leon. Blueberry time, you guys. Corby sent me. Oh, that one was sour. Corby did send me a link to another version of Snake, which worked way better than the other one. So, I'm kind of excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny for the end of streams.
Hello!
Yes, no politics unless I'm talking politics. We can go to Twitter for that, though.
Okay.
There you go. There's my Twitter. Heh, Jason. Out with the gifted sub. Vicious 2000, thanks for the subs, you guys. Spotify, I have a Spotify. I'm just slow with it. There's so many other important things that I have to do that, you know, I actually have a huge playlist that I need to publish. I just haven't yet. Oh yeah, Chucky reminded me, Red Dead Redemption was a game I had really wanted to play when it came out because I was a fan of the original, and then once they released it, I read that it wasn't that great. Like, all of the big websites were saying it was great, but when you really read the personal reviews by actual people, it was incredibly mixed. So that's also on my list. The other day, Steam was acting weird though. Death Stranding is not out on PC yet, and my PlayStation's not in this room, so not today at least. Something that will make me rage. Sad 99, glad the camera's working, looks great. Thank you. And thank you again. Lord Smashington, thank you for the sub. Hey, how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about text to speech on streams? They're really annoying to me, but people seem to like them. People seem to love them. I think text to speech is too much of an opening to get trolled. I agree, actually, and that's like that's basically the first reason I didn't is somebody who was helping me out early on Twitch was like, just disable that. You think it's a horrible idea, so go for it. Yes. I know you can censor a lot of words, but it's just like, there's so many reasons not to do it that's one more reason to add to the list of why not to. When are you cooking on stream? Good question. So I mentioned a few weeks ago I did a like a setup test, and it worked pretty good. Now I'm gonna try one more thing. The only other thing that's a little concerning is like the placement of the webcams. It's a little janky the way I have it set up. I'm using clips, and just a little concerned that, like, what if it falls off or something goes wrong during the stream? I mean, hey, it'd be a good fail at least, but I wouldn't want to ruin the camera. That's all. So, you know, soon, yes. And you know what won? Pizza won. I don't have a favorite NFL LA team. Not at all. Can I say Raiders? They were in LA for a while. How soon is your soon? Good question. Good question. Put a GoPro on your head for the cooking channel. Dude, I was actually looking up how to set up, or like ideas on how to set up a stream for a cooking stream. And somebody was saying, oh, I don't want to do this because of blah, blah, blah. And someone said, why don't you put a camera on your head? I'm like, what are we, spelunking here? Nah, man. Oh, it is Thursday, huh? There's Thursday night football. Whatever. We're on Twitch. And They're probably live now, aren't they? What time is it? 5:50. JSal21, thanks for the sub. Shochi, thank you for the gifted sub. Raiders moving to Vegas. Have I thought of getting a remote to play on my PC so I can play PlayStation games on the PC? Yes, I definitely have thought of that. Thing is, my other room is really comfortable, but the setup is not ideal because I have to take my laptop with me, and then to have like OBS and chat open just on the laptop. I love these big monitors. So nice. So it's just nice to have like a streamlined setup that afterwards I don't have to worry about breaking down and cleaning up and reorganizing things. The dude couldn't turn off the alerts after getting spam like that? Why? Or he chose not to. I do not speak Greek, unfortunately. My family assimilated when they came here. Raiders and Vegas are perfect for each other. Nah. Al wouldn't have gone for it either.
Hello!
Oh, don't get me started on TI. Somebody spam me that link today. Nope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's gonna piss me off. Psychotic. There's guys at your work that are okay with it. It's crazy. Because they're worshiping their idols. Terrible. Terrible. I like sunny days. Someone was asking about Uncharted earlier. I did like Uncharted. I heard they're supposed to be bringing it back, or there's like talk that it's supposed to come back for years now. What happened to that? X Furman, thanks for the sub. What's up? What was my Halloween costume? I was Candyman from the movie. I was also Mr. Beast. Yes, I did two costumes for Halloween. So I did a stream costume. So on stream I dressed up as Mr. Beast because it was an easy costume to change out of. And then my second costume, I was Candyman, and that took a little longer. So, excuse me. Candyman is awesome. Yeah, I did hear they're making a remake. Can't believe it. Don't say it 2 more times. How many times did I say it? Can't play games with a hook in hand. That's right. Also, I was worried about the bees staying on. That's what I was talking about during stream. I was like, I don't know. I glued a bunch of bees, fake bees, to my face right here. So I was thinking, all right, if I have to put that on in the middle of the day, will it last all night? And I was worried about that. So, and a few did end up falling off throughout the night. Be my victim. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Remakes. But I heard they're gonna get Tony Todd in it, so at least. At least. But is Jordan Peele directing it or producing it? Did people get the costume? Not a lot of people did, but the ones who did got it right away. And then there was a couple people like, whoa, that's amazing. Oh, I did not post a time lapse of the costume. I completely forgot. I'll have to do that later. Thank you for the reminder. Warriors, come out and play. Yes. I don't know what stream you were talking about, because I probably missed the question or whatever, but you could send it to the mods and they'll send it to me. Tony Todd had actual bees in his mouth for that movie. I heard that too, and man, that's crazy. I mean, it looked real, right? It looked really real.